All right, guys, everyone, welcome tonight to jumpstart your month. I see a lot of new faces. So first, congrats and welcome. We're really excited to have you. Many of you guys, got a rocking start, and we have some new senior coaches here tonight. But for those that aren't aware, and actually also congrats and welcome to our simple systemers who graduated your class. I'm still working on your certificates right now. The professor is out tonight. It's just plain old me, but we want to have some fun tonight. So for the people that are new here, tonight. We do a jumpstart your month every month for a bunch of different reasons. One, because it's probably the coolest place to be hanging out on a what's night Wednesday night with a bunch of people that are helping their health move forward and helping other people. But also, we like to help people set up because Take Shape for Life and what we do and our health, it all kind of fits into the nooks and cranny, and supports is so important to the whole process. We like to have this call to help us, one, congratulate what we're doing, get you guys apprised of good information that's out there, give you tips that's going to help you help other people, and also help you stay focused and keep it super simple. For all you simple systemers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So one is a big, huge congrats. Last month was one of our largest client acquisition months, which means that more people are changing their health every day. I've had the pleasure of I just started gathering up a bunch of the before and afters I've seen over the years. This is my wife and I's, Ashley, sixth year coming up on our anniversary of coaching, and it's just cool to see the real stories. They're powerful. This is other part of the reason why we come together on this call, because you hear other stories, you see other people, and you realize that it's not just you and the few people it's like this massive amount of people, and no one's really doing what it is we're doing. The other one of the things is being prepared. So I'll give you guys a heads up. Here's the success tracker. The link is in the support page. And if you haven't printed this out yet and you're at a computer, I will give you a good heads up. You have about 10 minutes to get it printed out because you'll need it. And that's one of the things we're doing tonight, is because this is designed to help you stay focused, celebrate, do cool things, but also you stay organized on what you're doing. And I'm going to go over a few things on that today. So grab a piece of paper. And here's one of the coolest reminders is, guys, we're always on our health journey. So one of the reasons becoming a health coach is so cool is not only you get to help other people, I could go list a bazillion other cool things about it, but it helps you stay accountable and on track and in a community that helps your health move forward. So, one of the first questions I ask someone when I'm working with them is, how's your health and what are you doing to move your health forward today? So here's your reminder, your friend, to say, hey, how are you doing on your health? What would move you forward this month? And for those that are new, just helping you guys understand the culture, it's not about being on a diet. It's about what are you doing today that's moving your health forward, because that's where we start. We put ourselves forward on that path, and we bring people along with us. Next is celebration. That's the next thing we always want to do. So just a quick props, one to everyone. We had so many things. And also another great stat is we had 25% increase in coaches this last month. So more people joined our community, which is fantastic. Every time someone joins, we reach another group of people, and it's phenomenal. But new ranks, and I'll get to this. So new rank ups, new fully integrated regional director, first month of qualification, Sheridan Trail, congratulations. Allison Petty hits second month in a row, so 2 out of 3 months qualification for integrated regional. New executive director, Corey Meredith and Emily Petroff, congratulations to you. And for those that are new on the line, executive director is our first top level of leadership. There's some cool other things on it, some bonuses that go with it as far as compensation, and you're maxing out the compensation on your clients. But more importantly, we call it the Big Thinkers Club. And for those that aren't aware, and I will see many of you at convention, we actually hand out a bracelet in our organization, and it's small and insignificant, but I think it's cool. I at least like the colors, is that it signifies that you thought beyond yourself, you're getting healthy, and you helped at least 20 people get on the path of changing their health. And that's what we call a world changer. So congrats to them. That's really exciting. And the new people coming up along the next executive directors coming up is new associate directors, Christina Reed, Stephanie, Suzanne, congratulations. New managers, Brian, Brittany, and Stephanie. And what I'm loving about this is it's all over the country. We are branching out. These are people that didn't know, that aren't anywhere near their health coach, and decided to become a health coach and pay it forward in their community. And then new senior coaches, Diana, Nanette, Linda, Manny, Jessica, Lauren, and Kathy. Congratulations. And Kathy, congrats. You're like brand new and you just got it done. So cab earners in there as well. And then again, like I said, mad props to everybody. Good job. Like so many people did so many awesome things and helped so many people. I could list off a bazillion different things, but you guys know who you are. We celebrate ranks because they're exciting and they're fun and they move our business forward, but you can't hit a new rank every single month. That's just not how it works. So, just because you didn't have a new rank, that doesn't mean I don't see all the work that you're putting in and that you're not, that you didn't do awesome this month. So many of you guys know I sent out a few text messages, actually a bunch of text messages because so much awesome stuff was happening. Congrats on everything you're doing. here's the information part of the call. So you can just kind of know for different ways to plug in and help out. So heads up, in the Portland area on the 1st of August, so that's like 1 month from today, we have a training here. And, we just had a lot of fun here in this area. So mark your calendars for that. Bring people in, new coaches. If you're at all in the area, come over and hang out with us. And then the other thing is in the virtual world. Every other Monday, so we had one this last Monday, and we will, so 2 weeks from this last Monday, we'll have another one. And so we'll actually end up having 2 this month, or 3 this month, 2 this month. We do a real stories of health call where we just share stories of how people's lives have been changed with Take Shape for Life. People can come on, learn more information, but this is also a support piece for you. By plugging in there, it's a piece for you that not only helps you build your business, but it helps your health move forward. So everything's kind of all, I'm kind of going over all the basics. I see so many new faces and it makes me so excited. So that's what they are there for. Every other Monday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Those are options for you to plug in, be inspired, have partners in your health, and also awaken some people's eyes, because it's kind of hard to explain everyone what Take Shape for Life is as a whole. So those are some options that are out there as well. There's also recordings that you can send off to people as well, and those are in the support page group. Heads up on the July games. We kicked that off today. So if you haven't joined, here's your reminder. Grab a friend, come on in. If you have anyone that you're keeping your eye on for health coaching that is right on the edge, there is a $50 scholarship for being in the games. And there's also still $50 new client startup scholarship reimbursements for people joining the games and they decide to get healthy. It is supplies limited, and for becoming a health coach, you do have to earn at least 50 points. I know that takes 1 day of logging in, but we want to make sure to get that disclaimer out there on that. Then more importantly, on top of that, which is my favorite time of year, convention. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but just to let you guys know that there's a great prep video that Susan LaBelle and Don Chow did on just things to do to be prepared. But we're only 8 days away. And which also means that it's not too late, that if you're not coming yet, you can come. Just grab someone from your support team and find out what would it take for you to go to convention. It's so amazing. And we want you to be there. And as like on cue, someone's learning how to play with their mobile device. That little pink line means that they're playing on their phone and they found the drawing tool. So draw away, draw some smiley faces, have some fun with it. We love it. But it's July 9th through 12th. And just some things that I would encourage you guys to come with your questions that you want to have answered. Have them tangibly written down. Part of it will be prepared for while you're away. So it's good to be totally present while you're at convention. So call your clients, make your last minute calls, get people started before you leave, have them getting their program and getting started right when you get back. And have your cell phone off. Put your email or reply on auto so that people know that you're in a convention, and be prepared to be fully present. And as always, the best question you can ask while you're there is just talk to someone and say, hey, how did you end up in Orlando, Florida? How did you get into Take Shape for Life? And just the stories is what just makes our mission so powerful. So those are all just kind of the heads up things. Insight and training, because that's one thing that we do here tonight. And these are just some random thoughts that I wanted to send out to you guys today. And it's just been blaring, and I've been really having the pleasure to talk to a few just people that are on fire. I mean, so many people are on fire, but some really on fire people the last little bit. We had Corey Meredith, who made executive director in 6 weeks, which is totally amazing. He came to his first training in Portland. It would have been 6 weeks ago because he was a brand new health coach. But just the kind of there's such a push to be mediocre these days. Everyone just slides back in. And I want to encourage you guys that, go out there and be on purpose. Do something for yourself. Push yourself further. Your body will give up, or your brain will give up so much faster than your body will. And so I kind of just like these things. These are the ones that ring true in my head all the time. TNT. So when you got stuff to do, today, not tomorrow. It's all natural to put it off till tomorrow. But why put it off till tomorrow? Do it today. Today, not tomorrow. I want you guys to, if you can, put that ring in your head. Someone said that to me, and I was like, man, I like that. I'm going to start saying that more often. And then there are 7 days in a week, but someday isn't one of them, which is kind of why we have this call, to help you guys prepare and take action today. So with that being said, this is where we actually have some fun and we actually get some things written down. So we're also going to have like a few minutes tonight where you can actually just have some open workshop time. I actually have a video that I'm going to play towards the end to actually give you some time to kind of write some things down on this, because as soon as this call is over, you're probably getting pulled like 80 different directions. So grab out this piece of paper and we'll get started here. So I wanted to explain this because for those that are looking at us, they're probably saying, wow, this success tracker looks a little different. And it does look different. We upgraded it and got it totally succinct with our simple system. So it's Success Tracker 3.0. For those that don't know how it works, It keeps it really simple because it keeps you focused on activities that help people get healthy. And it keeps it super simple. If you follow this, if you keep it with you, you won't have any choice but to, one, which I think is really cool, it's going to encourage you to focus on people and to breathe into people's lives, which is always an amazing thing. But that purpose is going to build your brain. It's going to build people that are going to get healthy. And how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's how we do it. So what I want to go over a few different things here is, as you finished up last month, write down where you ended up down here. This is how you use it right here, where you ended up. If you're one of the new coaches, then you're just a brand new and you ended up signing up as a health coach. So congratulations. Goals and visions for this month. Write down what you want to do right up here, like what you want to accomplish. And by the way, it can be anything. It can be health related. It could be something you want to accomplish in your business. It could be something you want to accomplish in this month related to your health. And outside of a health coaching and whatnot. But we also have, desired ranks, frontline volume, new clients, anything in here that's actually measurable that moves people towards health that you can focus your attention on. So that's how you use that right there. Anything that I need to, Don, let me know if there's anything I need to look at in the chat, if you get a second. And then there's a points tracker. For those that are new, or the new executive directors, or the people that are moving towards executive director, it takes 5 points to become an executive director in our business. It's just a good shooting point. It's one of the building blocks of our business, but we're just helping people at a time. But what it does here is you get points for doing specific things. Does someone have a question? Hold on 1 second. I'll mute them real quick.
Page, yes, it is.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Under files.
Yeah, it's under files. So for those that are wondering where it's at, it's under files, or there is a link on the post to this as well. So thanks, Don. Let's see here, play. All right, perfect. So, so what you do here, it takes 5 points to get to executive director, or just 1 point alone. So you can make a goal. So like if you're one of the new managers or new senior coaches on the line, you can say, I was a senior coach. I helped 5 or 6 people or wherever I was at. And I, checked off 1 smiley face. This month, I'd like to get 3 smiley faces. So what you do this month, and it helps you stay focused on the people you're helping, and it helps your business coach help you stay organized, is what you'll do is you'll go to here down here at the bottom, and you'll list your clients by date. And for those that are very aware of this, it's good to run them by date that their BSlim processes, so in order, so you can track it. So it takes the guesswork out of what you're doing, and you can focus on the people that you're supporting to become healthier. And you just start filling it up down the line here. And it's if they're on full program and you're helping them along the way. So you can know how many people you're helping. If you're helping your first 5, then you already know that you're going to be a senior coach at the end of the month. It's just about, what do I want to do next? So I want to be manager. So I know I want to start at least 4 clients. So you can make your goal all surrounded around starting 4 clients. And whatever, and anything like in between like that. So that's how that works. It's kind of like a paper mobile back office. This right here just explains the blended path and how you can get to executive director through the avenue of helping people, or through helping someone come on and be an awesome coach just like you. Over here on the left is keeping track, because this is a dripping process. And I wanted to have someone come on tonight, but they were actually too busy being on purpose tonight. And I'm totally okay with that. If you have clients to sign up, you can always catch the recording of this call. But they basically said that they've been planting seeds, and it was one of our new executive directors. And it was just Corey. We'll just say it was that. So, he's just been on purpose to reach out to people. And he actually he had the success tracker all filled out. He actually had a version on his computer and everything. And he just stayed focused on planting the seeds. Some were ready real quick, and some were a follow-up effect. But if you keep an eye on the people and you check back and do little touches every day, they'll move forward. So what this section is for right here is, these are your potential clients that are the people that are I know they're going to get started. I just got to love on them a little bit more. But they're making progress because you talk to them and there's some general interest. So they're about to go into that list. So they're in your hopper. And then this is the people that you're watching that is man, they would make phenomenal health coaches. Don, you and I talked with Christina tonight, and we had a few people that ended up in that list, and they are just so awesome. And they just are still learning their path. So, but they keep an eye on it. And that's exactly what we said. Let's keep an eye on that. And so what you inspect what you expect. And that's how you focus on people moving forward. And then for the people that are a little bit further advanced, like our executive directors, when you bring on a coach, you want to keep track of where they're at along the way, because we want to keep them going towards senior coach. So that's one goal that we want to have there. And here's the other thing that I wanted to hit on. So that's how to use that. And that's how to start filling this out right now. So in case you guys want to start filling this out right now, this is a great thing to do because being organized is so vital on this. And actually, I actually meant to pull up the document that I created years ago on this because it was not as pretty as this. And basically, I want to give props to the two people that helped me create this document. It was Don Borges and Jake Savage and Dan Rawmakers. And basically, it was just a combination of focusing on people, because if you focus on the people, you'll help enough people, because it takes time and loving them and helping them be ready. And that it takes time and patience. Some will be ready right away. Some will take some time and some follow-up. And so the first props goes to Dawn, who one of the months I was talking to her and she was just having a phenomenal month, better than average. And I just go, what are you doing? Like, what are you like? Are people just falling out of the sky? And she goes, no, I wrote down my goals and I kept them to the left of my computer, and I woke up and I had them every single day with me. And now I'm doing more stuff and it's happening. And I'm like, what an amazing idea. Like, you take more action and you follow up on what you want to create and it's happening. It's funny. Like the more consistent I get, the better results I get. It's so odd. So that was one person. Jake Savage was just a person that put it into effect. He just followed it every single day and made executive director very quickly. And the other was Dan, because Dan was a person that was like, I don't know if I can really do this. I don't know if I can help people. I think I can only help a few. Can I really reach out and help people? And I said, Dan, absolutely you can do this. You have a heart to help people. Let's change your mom's health. Let's just focus on sharing, and let's focus on helping people move forward to getting close. And then let's help them focus on getting on the list to actually getting healthy. Dan went from senior coach to executive director in a month. Not everyone has to do that. I'm just showing you the power of what happens is when you focus on people and keep track and not forget. The back of the list here is where you put your information on the people you're dripping on. And this is everyone. These are the people that have asked. These are the people that have liked your comments on Facebook. These are the people that you want to help, your wish list, your someday, or you think they'd be great health coaches, or you know someone, or you think they could probably connect you with someone. We all know people. I mean, all the way to the people that we know people that are passionate about health. But you know what? Those people that are passionate about health probably don't have an avenue to help the people around them get healthy. So this is why we want to just talk with everyone about it. And that's what brings us to the daily recommended high leverage activities, which really just go into, if you do this every day, these are the seeds you plant. This is what you move forward, and consistency makes it happen. So if in case you're wondering on something to do, you can wake up and in 10 minutes have a very, very on purpose day. And it doesn't really add much time to your day. And like I said before, what's really cool about what we do is, I'm sure many of you guys have gotten this yet, but has anyone on this line ever gotten the comment from some friends or someone that you interact with on Facebook, and they just say, I love how positive you are. Thanks for being so positive. I love how you're always doing like nice things like that. That is something that's amazing. So that's an intangible that you can't be compensated on. And if there's more people putting good things in the world, imagine how great this place would be. So one, we're already bettering the world, but doing this also helps you grow your business and help people want to change their health. So this is just a checklist to come up and wake up every day and look at this. One, lead with my health first. Am I moving forward on my health? And that's not about perfection. That's just saying, am I focusing on me first? Is my oxygen mask on me? Good reminder. Do I know my story? And am I ready to share it when someone asks? So you don't get that, like, someone says, hey, what are you doing? You're like, and then you like walk away awkwardly. Raise your hand if that's happened to you. Oh, maybe just me. Oh, Denise, I have a hard time believing you've ever had that happen, Denise. Talk to 5 people a day. It can be about our program, but it can also be not about our program. One of my most favorite things I learned when I was a new health coach was just talk with people. You know what, most of the time people are going to present a need for our offering and what we have, and we have a match for it. But if not, I'm sure you just made their day better and you interacted with them, which is powerful. The next one is follow up with 5 people a day that you've talked to about program or you want to share with. That can be a Facebook message. It can be an actual talk to. It can be a phone call. It can be whatever. Those are all great things. And then here's the other thing too that I really want to encourage you on. This is the difference between people that sign people up, because if you focus on the end result, you'll start to create it. Just like Dan and just like Don and every those things with people, and Jake Savage, like I was talking about there. If you wake up every day on the purpose to say, who can I help sign up for our program and make the decision to change their health? You may not have somebody. And you know what? I'd be surprised if you have someone every single day. 29 out of 31 days is still okay too in my book. But if you set yourself up with that's what you want, you'll fill the time. It's called Parkinson's law. It's an iteration of it. It's the law that the task will take the time you allot for it. So like the same task that takes you 10 minutes will take an hour if you allot an hour for it. So if you expand your mind to say, who can I segment off 15, 20 minutes with the plan to start? you can fit it into any, even the busiest person on here can do it. So that's just more information on there. And then here's just another tip that can help you be really on purpose and interactive with people is post on Facebook each day. Something related to your health, and make sure you mix it in with real life stuff, because we don't just like throw a bunch of stuff on Facebook. You know, it can be posting about a healthy activity, healthy dinner, your meal replacements, health goals, you know, someone else that did something amazing, sharing a story, anything you want. But something that gets people thinking about you. And it's good to check back consecutively and say, what's my brand? When people look at my Facebook, what do they think I do? What would they know to reach out to me if I was a health coach? My favorite is Doug Wood always says, if you were on trial for being convicted of being a health coach, would there be enough evidence to convict you? And that actually like totally hit me one time. I was like, wow, I don't know if a lot of people, I could be sharing so much more boldly. And that was just something for me. But also you can do this again in your whole 5 minutes, like, you know, your 5-10 minutes as you start the day. Comment on someone from this list, message them, comment on their Facebook, go to their page and like something. Here's also another tip. Don't go back like 2 years, because if you like or comment on something that's like 2 years old, it's like creepy, because it means like you were looking through all their stuff. For those that know the Facebook world very often. My aunt is still figuring it out, and it's like she'll like things from like 3 years ago, and I'm like, oh, look who was like totally stalking my Facebook page. I love you, Auntie. But anyways, that's just another general tip. But when you do that, then they're going to show up in your newsfeed more often, because when you react or when you interact with people, they see your stuff on Facebook more often. So that's really important right there. But two, also you integrated a touch to them. So now they're thinking about you, and you did something, and this is what goes all back to it too. You're just brightening up their day. Any one person you comment is not only going to move them closer to possibly starting their health journey with you, but has anyone just gotten a nice comment from someone and just thought, how nice was that? So I want you guys to all think about just what can I do to breathe something positive into someone's world every single morning. And you start with 5 people, you know, it's truly amazing. So this is just a good thought process. So, you know, take some time tonight, fill this out. And, you know, if you have questions, you know, your support team's here. I'll stay on a few minutes afterwards, and or just pick up the phone and call them. They want to help you with this. But that's what this on purpose thing. And the great thing on it is we have predictable transformation. Just like our program, if you follow this, you will help the people. You will move your business forward, and you can make it a chunk at a time. So if you're a manager and you want to move to associate director month, make that goal. Take the action. You might be surprised that you actually make director. You'd be surprised if when the action's there, the results are there too. So with that being said, that's what we want to do, is just kind of wrap up the call. And, you know, we've had an amazing 2015 so far. I'm so proud to be associated with you guys. You know, coming up on Convention, Ashley and I couldn't be more excited to see, you know, the ripple effect that's created and the partners that have been born over the years and the great people we've added to this community. Just looking over this entire group, it just gets me so excited. Just all the amazing people that have come into our life and the people that are yet to come into our life by what we're like, the work we're doing here tonight. So this whole year's motto has been about consistency and having fun and being on purpose. Being on purpose is probably the best place you can be, because when you're on purpose, you feel good, you like it. It's like it's how we were meant to be. But also, if you're not having fun with this, health is meant to be fun. If you're not having fun with this, check your pulse, because you should be having fun. That's the whole point. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. So that's kind of like why I like that quote, is a river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but of its persistence. And I just want to point out a few different things here. Again, back to the elephant idea. A bunch of people have asked us just randomly. We've been connecting with a lot of new coaches that have come into our organization. They're like, how do you reach out and help people? And it's like just one person at a time, one person getting healthy at a time, 5 people at a time. Like, you know, it's not a bragging, but like, you know, when I go to national convention, there's over 200 people there. There's thousands of people of clients in our organization. And it literally is just because you help someone else, you help someone else, and you help someone else. So, you know, that's how you do it. So like how the Grand Canyon was built. It started out with just water on top of something. See what happens over time. And then remembering that one well-taken care of client can change someone's life, but also lead to endless possibilities of people you can connect with. So that's one of my favorite quotes from Becca Tinter. Even more fun. Guys, by the way, in case you were wondering, we like to have fun. We like to help you stay organized. We like to help you stay healthy. And we like to make it fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. So what better way to help people around us and move our business forward than having a game? So we're going to bring back the game in here. So we're going to do a drawing this month, and it's posted in each of the support pages that you're in, because some of you are in other global directors on support pages. So feel free to copy this and post it. So filling out the success tracker and sending a copy into your support team gets you entry into this challenge. It's like, it's really cool. We're playing a game and you can win money and you can help people get healthy. And all the game does is the stuff you'd want to do naturally. So we're still having fun playing a game, doing all the stuff we want to do anyways, but now we're gamifying. It's way cooler this way. And we get to support each other. So also keep a running tab of your points that you're getting in there to encourage the people in our group around us. So, which is great because we want to encourage everyone around us. You get 1 point for filling this out and sending it to your support team. I put my cell number and my email below. Feel free to copy with me with your support team. I would love to see it. Even if you're deep down in an organization, I'd love to know what it is you're focused on creating. You get 1 point in the drawing for every client you sign up. 2 points, again, things that help you stay focused and really help that help you help more people. 2 points for sending it in / posting it on the 15th of the month and assessing how much impact you've made. And then 1 point for every coach that you sign up and get started. So that's the game. And we'll have a drawing. We'll have three. Oh, I didn't put it on there. My bad. $300 drawings at the end of the month. So not just one winner, not just two winners, three winners. We're doing all the fun stuff we want to do anyway. So let's make a game out of this success tracker and have some fun. Let's cross off some smiley faces. So that's in the groups, and that's what we're going to do. And let's have some fun with it. So anyways, that's what we want to do. We want to celebrate you this month. So we kind of want to wrap up this night's call. Is I want to share with you a video that's about 3 minutes long. It's a segment of one of my most favorite authors' trainings on setting goals, but it's just a fraction of a whole thing of basically how you help people feel connected and help people become better. That's really what it's all about. How do you as an organization help people feel safe, empowered, and move forward? So if you ever get a second or you want a good thing to listen to while you're working out, Simon Sinek, Why Great Leaders Eat Last. So we're going to kind of wrap out today's call and give you guys a few minutes to just focus on your success tracker and actually get some stuff done right now, because we don't want you just on here just hanging out. We want you on here like you got enough things pulling you different directions. We want to help you make it easy. So fill out that success tracker, and I'm just going to share the video and we'll watch the video as we kind of close out this call. So you can even text the picture or post it right now as you're waiting. But I'll hold off. Don, was there any questions I need to cover?
There were just two questions. So one, Christina asked, is it by the 15th or on the 15th that you'll do?
I will make a post on the 15th that says, all right, guys, because it's just practice. Just like changing unhealthy habits, we can make new healthy habits, but it takes time. So it's one of the highest leverage things you can do is mid-month is assess where you're at. And actually a lot of that's going to be covered by the video I'm going to do. So that's why we do it. And by the way, this is something we covered last call, but we've had so many people join our organization. We don't have you fill out goals to make us feel good and send it to us. It's not about, you become a health coach not to be managed or have a boss. That's the whole point of it. But we do this because when you inspect what you expect, you up your action. You up the amount of people you're reaching out to. And it's not for your support team. You can feel free to fill it out, take a picture, and not send it. It's the same thing. But your support team wants to know what it is you're working on, because if you're working on something, they want to help you do it. So there's no secret sauce. There's no secret recipe. It's just doing the fun stuff that we do every single day. So I already got them coming in. Brandon, you're the man. You get props because you already did it. You get 2 points because you were the first person to send it to me. So I'm going to share this. Actually, Don, was there any other questions?
No, the only other question was on the back of the tracker that says code over to the very far left.
It's probably a misprint error because we just got it done.
Well, what I understood it to just mean that's where you put like the star for your top 10 people you'd like to connect with or feel most comfortable. I
think that's a great place to start because, yes, if you're a new coach, here's a reminder. If you're still working on starting your first 5 clients, your health coach, again, no one does this by themselves. If you're a brand new health coach, your support team wants to sign up and help you create your first few clients. So the goal is to be like, these are my first few people I want to talk to. Grab your health coach. And this is just good format. Hey, I just started becoming a health coach. I know you've been interested. I'd love you to connect with my health coach and, learn a little bit more. Just however it is. But they want to help you sign up your first few clients so you can get victories right off the bat and you can see how it's done. Like, we're not just going to say, all right, you bought a health coach kit. And that's actually probably why we have so many new senior coaches last month. So Don, was there any other questions besides that?
Nope, that's it.
Great questions and great job already jumping on it. So guys, feel free to take some time and fill this out right now. But I'm just going to play this video real quick. Again, this is one of my most favorite teachings. The overall video is about how do you create trust and safe and have an organization where people are thriving and people have trust. How do great leaders how are they born? How do you basically become an empathetic supporter of people? And he covers a bunch of different things, but this one section is about goals, and I truly love it, and it's so true. So this is the other reason why we do this. So as you guys are filling it out, we'll kind of wrap out the call by doing this.
Dopamine. Dopamine is the feeling that you found something you're looking for, or that you accomplished something you set out to accomplish. So you know that feeling you get when you cross something off your to-do list? That's dopamine. Feels awesome. You know when you have a goal to hit and you achieve that goal, you're like, yes! You feel like you've won something, right? That's dopamine. The whole purpose of dopamine is to make sure that we get stuff done, right? The historical reason for dopamine, we would never eat if we only waited till we got hungry, because there's no guarantee that we would find food. So dopamine exists to help us go looking for food. We get dopamine when we eat, which is one of the reasons we like eating. And so when you see something that reminds you of something that feels good, we want to do the behavior that helps us get that feeling, right? So let's say you're out there going for a walk and you see an apple tree in the distance. You get a small hit of dopamine. And then what it does is it focuses us on our goals. And now we start walking towards the apple tree. And as the apple tree starts to get a little bigger, we feel like we're making progress. You get another little shot of dopamine and another little shot of dopamine until you get to the tree and you're like, yes! Okay? This is why we're told you must write down your goals. Your goals must be tangible. There's a biological reason for that. We're very, very visually oriented animals. You have to be able to see the goal for it to biologically stay focused, right? If you don't write down your goals, if you can't see your goals, it's very hard to get motivated, to get inspired. For example, think about corporate visions, right? A corporate vision has to be something we can see, right? That's why it's called a vision. You can see it, right? To be the biggest, most respected, to be the fastest growing are not visions. They're nothing, right? What does that even look like? Respected by whom? Your mother? Yourself? Your friends? Your shareholders? Who knows? What's the metric? Dunno. It's amorphous, doesn't motivate us. Just like I can't tell you, you will get a bonus if you achieve more. You're going to ask me, how much more? I'm going to say, more. Doesn't work. You need a tangible goal. You need a tangible goal, right? Here's a great vision. Martin Luther King, I have a dream that one day, little black children, little white children, play on the playground together and hold hands together. We can imagine that. We can set our sights on that. And every time we achieve a goal and achieve a metric and achieve a milestone that makes us feel like we're making progress to the vision we can see, we keep going and going and going until we achieve something remarkable. You have to be able to see it. Dopamine. Like I said, dopamine is the feeling you get when you set out to find something you're looking for as well. Talked about the to-do list. I came home from a trip just a couple days ago and I had a bunch of errands to run and I wrote down a little list of things I had to do and off I went, right? And as I was walking past, I think it was the dry cleaners, I don't remember. I was walking past something, I remembered, oh, I have to do that, and I hadn't written down on my to-do list. So I went in and finished what I needed to do, and then when I came out, I then wrote it on my to-do list and then crossed it out. Because I wanted the dopamine. Feels good. Dopamine.
You guys want to watch the full thing? I highly recommend it. It's one of my most favorite videos, and it really helps you understand the feeling that's created when you just focus on people and how you create just a feeling of connection with people. So, which is really what it's all about. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are focused on people. Hope you guys are having a healthy day. Look forward to playing the game with you this month called the On Purpose game, and I'm looking forward to seeing many of you guys at convention. So have a great night. I'm going to end the recording, and I'm just going to hang out for a few minutes in case anyone has any specific questions on anything, and just be available for you. So that being said, if you are ready to be on purpose or going to go get a relaxing, sleepy time tea and head off to bed, go for it. But I'll be available for you if you need anything.